Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just had a bit of a crash in the hole. We are on a desert planet. So I actually managed to find a desert planet. Well, it's a barren planet, actually. And we are over in this direction. That's where we're heading right now because I think I left a save beacon behind. But we are searching for a place to actually set up a base here. It's not completely flat, but there are regions of flatness here and there. I need to find one with a big, like, not too big, but a chasm. Darn it. Keep getting trapped here. And I need to get around here, so... Yeah, so we're looking for a place with a nice hole in it. Also for a place with a source of power nearby. So we can actually set up a power extractor. Can't believe I went 10-15 minutes in one direction and then got all about this save beacon. So it's a bit of a waste of time, but let's save it. And I've got the Colossus out. Our ship's all the way over there, it's like almost 20 minutes away. And we're just randomly heading off in this direction. I probably don't need that now, so I end up tagging it. Well, in theory I should go away when I move away, so... Yeah, so today's... it's going to be a very more casual, I guess, because we're just looking around trying to find our next our place to actually seal base. And this place it is very like canyony or rocky-y, but there are regions of flat plains and stuff like that all around, which is what I want to find. Again, if you're trying to think about what I'm trying to do, Star Wars, Luke Skywalker's ranch, or Skywalker Ranch. Well, the Skywalker Ranch is where George Lucas's studio is, but same kind of deal. We're looking for a place like that, so we can just set up like a base and sort of like a small canyon. And now and then I will be stopping by and grabbing these knowledge stones because we're in a Viking system. And I would take the. I am tempted to grab the ship and just do like a low pass fly. Actually, maybe we will. Because I may be in a different region of the planet. There are different regions where there has a lot more flat area. I think I will do that. The only reason why I don't do it is because you can't really see much, especially if there's a storm or if there is a or if it's nighttime. South. So yeah, so I'm just going to head off on south direction, look for a nice plane, and then we have to do a scan of the surrounding area, find out if there's like any hot spots for power. Pretty sure I grabbed some of this stuff as well, so so yeah, like areas like this, it is flat-ish, and we can flat it out more if we need to. Now we're trying to find a hole large enough to put a base in, but not too large. And unlike Tatooine, it's not a completely desert planet. It's just a more barren planet, but it's close enough as we get. Unless we do another galaxy and find out what we have. I think if we did another system, we'll probably just end up like yesterday, just flying around and trying to find desert planet. Actually, you know what? I'm actually more tempted to do that now. Yeah, so like areas like this starts to like flatten out quite a bit. I know I have been collecting quite a lot of cactus plants while I've been here. Also got to remember that even though if we do find a place where we could actually ideally look the place, we've still got to scan the area for like hotspot for electricity. So it's not guaranteed yet. I don't know what happened to the music as well. Also, I might actually turn the volume down a little bit more. It is like noisy inside the ship. The only thing I don't really like is the amount of boulders here. I'm tempted to go up in space and just find another region of them. Yeah, I might do that. I haven't actually done it yet. You just go up in space and then just find another region of the planet to land on. And hopefully, otherwise it'll just end up looking the same. And if it does, then I am tempted to actually go. So yeah, places like this. Because it's nighttime, you can't really see much. You know, I'm actually starting to get a little really picky, meaning that I might actually go to another system. I know what we're looking out for. We're looking out for barren planets, because they have like some of them have the desert, option. This is a pretty rocky area. Rocky planet, even though it's barren, it does have the same qualities as a desert planet. Hopefully I'm making sense here. It feels like I've gone back in a circle. You know what? Let's do that. Let's just go to another planet, another system. Let's check our hyperdrive, which I do need another warp cell. I was really hoping not to do this, but I am being very picky here, so... Yep, I haven't been here. If it doesn't have a barren planet in here, then we'll just go straight to the next system and so on until we actually find a barren planet with a desert-like terrain. So there'll be a lot of warping around. I should have done it yesterday rather than just, whipping about. Oh! Straight into... Okay, so we're doing another one of these things. Get out of me, I can't even see. Phase beam, where is my ships that I'm attacking? I can't see a thing. Where is it? Out of range. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm shooting the wrong ship, unfortunately. Oops. Okay, we don't want to be shooting at the freighter. And it's like behind this one. This is actually a good freighter looking. If it's the Venerator one that I want. Where the heck are you? Are you behind me? Okay, you are. This looks like a Venerator ship, so might be a what I'm after in terms of ship looking. Okay, where is the freighter? Are you the freighter? You are the freighter. Cool. Might be what I'm after, actually. It's not an S-class, but it is looking like a good ship. And the good thing is, like, so the two frigates that I've got for my other freighter, if I do take this one, the two frigates will transfer over. Now, if I scan it, it's a freighter, it's a B class. So, I might be step down from the other one, which was an A class, I think. Just double check. B and then A, or A and then B? S, A, B, C. Okay. So the other one I think is an A class that I've got. But I am liking the look of the ship here. let's go and meet the captain, and we can have a comparison. Pathetic interloper, etc. of battle glory, but Viking gives nothing something. Let's inspect the freighter. So it is a B class. It is a Venerator though, which is no, I don't want to escape. Let's make a comparison. Oh no, they'll both be 18 slots, 30 slots. But it's 70,000, 70 mil to exchange. I can't exchange it. Damn it! I would have definitely taken it. I wish I could have. Damn it! This would have been a good ship. I will take the payment instead. Damn it! I'm gonna have to. This would have been really good. Another reason why we want to up our money situation. Damn it! Wow. Not really what I want to do. Also, I have been upping our cargo, so I've been putting all our stuff in here, in our exosuit. I would have really taken this ship if it was. Oh, stink. Yeah, that really sucks. Let's get out of here. Let's scan the area. That really had my hopes up. I was hoping to get another free freighter. Okay. This is a hot planet. I can scan that one. Paradise planet. Gonna recharging. A finned moon. I don't know what that means. That one's definitely got an interesting look to it. A dead planet. Viridescent. Was this one? This one was a hot planet. And let me just read up on the bound planets again. See what they give me. Oh man's sky. Barren planet. Because it's got a list of the different names for the biome. I think there are 11 types of biomes available for planets and moons. And the barren one second most ideal weather. Supposed to have a list of things. Name generation, this is what I'm looking for. So it can be a barren, desert, rocky, bleak, parched, abandoned, barren again, dusty, desolate, or wind swept. That is a hot planet, so that's probably going to be under like you know, the fiery type. What was this one over here? Was a finned moon. That's not on the list. That one there was a viridescent hot planet, and I think that was all of them, was it? There's another one here. Corrosive. Okay. Yeah, so if I get a picture of this from above, One of the reasons I wanted to get this well, it's kind of faddish, according look, you know, looking at the other one. But if it's an S class, it'll be longer and more like the imperial kind. You know what I mean? Which is another reason why I wanted to get the that. Might as well get a photo. Yeah. There we go. Record. So that's a B class. Ideally we want an S class. So maybe we'll look at towards loading up a lot of money first before actually doing that. Which I'll have to do off stream anyway. This one here was, what was it? Corrosive planet. So again, not what we're after. At least I don't think it is. Yeah. And that was all of them, was it? There was 2 over here. 1 here, 3, and then 5. And I think it was a 5 planets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a unknown moon, wherever that is. Wait a minute. That's the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So where's the other planet? There's another planet somewhere. Unless it's this one. Yeah, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. Let's next system, I guess. Well, I'm off to another system anyway, so enough about that. Been there. Been there. This one's only got 3 planets on it. Okay, this one here will do. This one's got 6 planets to look at. 6 planets and how many moons? It looks like a Corvax system too. That really sucked about that ship. Either way, we want to go for an S class. So S class Venerate of that model. Six planets, Corvax, destructive. So this one is a desert planet. Oh, excellent! Exactly what we're looking for. So this one should have a lot more of the flatness that we want, provided that it looks deserty when we head down there. Yeah. What is this? This is a probably an observatory. I'm hoping it's not oil like this reddish looking. I got a feeling it's going to be reddish looking. And I missed that. What did it say? Occasional sandstorms enforcing flora, generous abundant fauna. Okay. Ah, this is a one of these things. Okay, what is the time? The time is 2 in the afternoon, so it is going to be a very reddish pinkish looking atmosphere, which I guess is could be okay. Okay, what has this got offer me? Got on terminal? I'm thinking glutinous, I feel more pure, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not really interested in reading all this. Analyze data log. Nothing is left, and what will I get out of this? Nanites. Nothing else? I already got that, didn't I? Okay, so there's a bit of a waste. These you can turn into nanites, but I'm not actually going to go for that. So let's break out the exocraft, and this looks like it's going to be the place where we build. I need to get another metal plating. Okay, can I actually retrieve this now? I can. Okay, so our ship's here. We want to go pick a direction. Let's try, I guess, south again. Oh yeah, I should also be scanning things. It's getting very red. During the afternoon. It is going sun, so it could be time of day. So we should get a lot of money with the plants because they upgraded our thing yesterday. 32,000. There's not much in plants. Yep, this is looking very much like what we want to do. Minerals, I won't get as much money for minerals because I haven't got an upgrade for the minerals. Oh, and there's another plant. I should be scanning all this before I actually go anywhere. Tell me how much I got. Also, what is the posits? Copper? Could be copper, paraffinium, cobalt. Okay. And I imagine the other one would be sodium. Pyrite. Okay, not bad. Also, gotta look out for animals as well. Be radon, does it? Does. Sentinel over there. Have I scanned this tree? I haven't. No, I have. Or the cactus looks the same. I can't tell if I've scanned it or not. Again, let me just try and scan as much as I can. I'm just hovering over things and see if it's unidentified or not, so... It might be anything, any animals. What's that? What are the animals like here? There's only 6 animals. And they're all rare. At least the ground ones are rare. And a common flying one. What I'd really like to see is, say they bring out a patch, which is first, an update, which is focused on animals. Where you could not only capture animals or house them in zoos, but you could also, I guess rehabilitate them to other planets. The other reason why I'm taking the Colossus is because I can safety from shelter from weather. Okay, so yeah, so we're looking for a flat area where we can set up a base inside a hole, particularly. Ideally, that's what we want to do. Okay, something like, you know, a bit like this. Except this one is actually pretty deep. And I can't see a thing because it's nighttime, so probably not the best example. Oh wait, is it? Ah, it's one of those where it gets cold at night and hot during the day, so understandable. One of the question is, how are these how are they investigating me? If I shot at it. Oh, it is chasing me. Yeah, let's not do that. I will scan this thing though. $32,000, so it's pretty good. Anything else around here that needs scanning? Got another building over here. I guess we could stop here and chart it. I probably won't go in and have a look though. Might as well. 'Cause we do want all units. Also, I'm putting this on the Roma. The Colossus, sorry. Even though it's not much, it does help towards building our economy. And we got a bit of nanites as well. So it gives us a fair idea of how much we want to save up for an S-class freighter. At the moment I've only got 20 mil. I think well, ideally that was a B class. That was 70 for a Venerator class, 30 slots. That was like 70. So if it was an S class, I would say I was in the 100 mil region, maybe higher. So yeah, a lot of stuff that we want to. A lot of money that we want to have. See, even if like a something like this though, this is pretty big though, as in deep, and it's a cave, so. But ideally we want the flat plains, which I'm hoping this planet does have flat plains on it. Should do, in theory. Let's grab all this. I mean, I scanned it and I'm here in front of it, so might as well. Okay, what are you? Like, you're a mineral, but what do you offer? Organic rock. Okay, so you're giving me what? Oh, Mordite. Okay, I can't hold any more carbon, so I'm just putting carbon down here. I'm really hoping this place isn't like the other one, where it's not really flat. It's just like rolling hills. Otherwise, it might be one of those go to another system kind of things. So a region like this isn't too bad. Okay, this does look very flat. Well, it gives the illusion of being flat. I'm going to come over here and see what's over here. It looks like a hole over here, so this could work in our favour if it's true. Kind of. I do need to scan your. I want to wait until day. Because effectively, we could like flatten this area down here. Oh, I saw something move up there. It was a rare animal, but it disappeared. Oh, it's gone. Damn it. Also, okay, well, there's no power hotspot nearby, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. There is a hotspot for minerals, but no gas or power, so. I don't know what happened to that. Ah, there. I think the tunneling kind. Okay, that was 80,000. I was like, is there like storm? No, it's just a guy. This actually looks like a pretty cool ship though. Have a look at your ship though. It's a C-class. 21 slots though. I could exchange it or I could buy it. Let's buy it. Or let's exchange it. It's cheaper exchanging it. We now have this ship here. Okay, so we bought a new ship. Upper drive. Okay, pulse engines. It's very much the same as what we had before, so. Let's move that over here. Let's install. So I've got the option of going to different places anyway, so. Over there, let's move. Get a phase beam installed. I'm not going to be able to shoot anything though, that's the thing. So I might as well install the actually no, I won't install that. Move that over to here as well, because at least we can fire and shoot back at things. Launch thrusters. feel like that's let's uninstall that for now. I'll sort that out later. And I'll sort that out later as well, so cool. Do I have anything for shields? No, I think that was I think what I had before was a black market thing, so okay. Economy scanner, teleport receiver, we do want this. Make wiring looms? No. So that's also something that we have to figure out later on. Is wiring looms for these things. So yeah, I think we're all sorted. We've got ourselves a new ship, and it looks pretty cool. I think. Can't change the color, can I? No. Also, where's my exocraft gone? Oh, it's over here. So we were looking at these things down here. So yeah, so it can work if we flatten this out a bit. We kind of get that kind of look to it. And we just have the buildings around it. So it does work. The only thing is that there's no hotspot nearby, so it's not going to work at all. So no nearby hotspot for power. Because I like to have like the mineral extractor like right in the middle, ideally. Is the pilot still here? Oh, there's another thing. Get out of here, you. And there's also a shelter over there. That's not what I wanted. All these rare animals, and I keep missing them. Darn it. What are you? Are you okay, you're a thing. I do want to have check this building out. Tell me if it's gone now. And I keep seeing things. So, yeah, I did see one that I hadn't scanned, but I don't know where it went. Not only that, I'm sure I saw a unidentified object item. Okay, well there's the building. Yes, as I was talking about, we can flatten this out and then add the buildings around it. But I'd like to find one where there's a hotspot nearby, so we can actually get a unlimited power source. I wonder if I've already been there. Actually, I think I have, because it's marked as a shelter, so it would have said unknown building otherwise. So let's leave our new ship and let's carry on and find another place. Hopefully, ideally one with a power source nearby. Preferably inside the base. Again, gotta look out for that animal. How much did it? Yeah, so down to 1900, 19 mil. We were on 20 mil. So that, how much did that cost us? That cost us like a 1.4 or 1.8, something like that. I have scanned you. Okay. And I've scanned you as well. Damn it. Yes, I'm sure you are. I will say I never actually saw any buildings, much buildings on the last planet that we were on. You are scanned. Let's pop up here and grab all this stuff. Strange stone marker imparts the wisdom of Corvax. Echoes to those who dare desire it. I do not know what dialectic speaks, yet somehow I understand the story of those who once worshipped here. Okay, yeah. I want to just get the seek up with language. Usually when I find these, usually 3 of these. Except for buildings like these, I can only find 2. Yeah. I just wanted to get rid of that marker, which is still there apparently. Okay. We are heading south. But it is that thing, right? That I scanned? Think so? And do I have you? Yeah, I do. I did fill the ship with launch, didn't I? It did. Cool. So if I do need to recall it, I can do that. Yeah, I should have done the whole search by ear thing, so I think we'll do that. Plus we'll give our new ship a fly around and see how that comes out. Interior looks very much the same. So I like all of this. This looks pretty cool. But again, we're looking for like a pretty reasonably flat area and with a hole. At the same time, I feel like I'm going very fast. Don't think I want to land anywhere. Yeah, but at least we know where there's something like that here. So like an area like this would be good. I can't see a thing. I'm gonna have to land. Another reason why I wanted to use the Colossus. How hot is it out here? So what is this? This is... Okay, it's just a dip. And it's not that flat that I was expecting it to be, so... At least we've got some more space on the ship though. That's cool. Kind of want to wait till this storm finishes before getting out again. I guess we did like a low level flight. Don't go really slow. That's I don't think that's anything there. It kind of has potential, but I'm not a big fan of the blackness on these. Oh, and the sun setting as well, so yeah. Let's just land here. Let's check out these two holes. The comparison of the don't even see the 2 holes. Unless that was it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to call the this. We'll have to look, carry on by Okay, now we can see a bit better. Okay, so here's the 2 holes. One is not very much a hole, and the other one is a small hole. I think nighttime here we should be able to fly more. Wait, what? Abandoned? Oh, this is the one I just went to. What's the shelter? Okay, exocraft's too far away. Ah, wrong button. Abandoned building. Oh wait, this is not the same place. What am I looking at then? I haven't gone around in a circle, have I? I better not have. No, I haven't. It's a different building altogether. That is another structure that I haven't seen. Is a lot of buildings here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm being very picky here, but I'd rather be picky than not. Also, how does it look from the outside? A bit more harder to control, but we can sort of see more of the land as we're flying around. Huh? Oh, I will grab that though. Okay, I thought it was not the same building I thought it would. Was I thought it was like one of those resource deposits you could just attack. Trying to determine where the planes would be. Got a nice sound to it. Not as loud as the other one. So I am exterior view, so yeah, more quieter, more calmer. Another building here. What I really need is daylight. Gives me a better idea of what we want. Yep. Yep. Things flying in the way. Go back into our Alta view here. Again, it doesn't have to be exactly like, you know, like it, but ideally you would want to, we want to. Can't even tell which way I'm heading. I want to go this way. Getting stuck on the mountains here. Ah. I really like the ship too. These do look promising. We'll look over here. Then this might be a basin. It is, but you can definitely see the more sandy than the other place. Well, especially with the ship flying over because it's producing sand. And I will say the daylight cycle is that a different thing? Was it the same one? No, I think it's a different one. Pretty sure it's a different one. Unless I just went around in a giant circle. If there's a place like right near it, then that would save me on the trading side of things. So these caves are pretty big, so there was something there. It was just a resource deposit. Is it still visible? No. Okay, this looks promising here. Let's land. We could always carve this out if we need to. And plus we've got one over there as well. And it's looking pretty flat as well, so let's investigate all of this. Okay, so it definitely can be changed if we need to. I scan you. Yeah, so this could all be carved out if we need to. Let's see if we have a hotspot nearby. There was another hole over here, wasn't there? Otherwise we might end up having to go I really like this area though. Nice and flat, and there are some holes. There's no hotspot. Hey, well, we could put down like a temporary base computer. And if it doesn't work out, we with this one we can always come back and dismantle it and carry on. I should have scanned it. Damn it. There's resources, but there's no gas thing. Okay, so I'm going to put down a temporary base computer. Or a beacon. What do I need to make these beacons? Yeah, let's just use a safe beacon because it's cheaper. Yeah, this place is actually really nice, but there's no spot nearby. So, but I've marked it. So if we don't find anything better, we can always come back to this place. Oh, that's not even a hole. Oh, and it's daytime as well. It's not as reddish as usually it is, so that's actually pretty good. There's another one here, but it's not as big. You know what? I should have left the ship there and used the because this whole region here is actually pretty flat. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna leave the ship. Of course, if we don't find anything, we'll have to go grab it. But we'll take the Colossus. That way, I can actually scan for like things. Also, by ground, it's a lot easier to, assess things by ground. And I can mine things as well, so. I'll just bust that down. Let's try up here. It does look kind of flatish up there. Yeah, so these are flats. So this would be a good place. If only I could find a hot spot. Again, a flat area. How deep is this, and would this work? It's not really that. Plus there's no hotspot nearby, so again. Of course, why is my preview like, jittery? No idea why it's doing that. It might be just internet. Might as well grab this knowledge stone as well while we're here. Oh, flying animal. Now, I was doing a bit of reading on that Star Wars thing, Luke Skywalker's place. It's actually a moisture farm, so it generates water. What's happening? Is it nighttime already? Nights don't last very long. It's 9:45. Oh, more animals. We're just getting them. I think it's the way the clouds move around here, so makes it feel really weird that it's going red now and then. Yeah, that is... doesn't actually tell me how far it is. But at least we've marked it down. If only there was a hotspot back there, that would have been a good place. Ideally, I think the hole would have been bigger, a little bit bigger. And I know we unlocked a whole bunch of stuff these days, so in terms of decorations like lights and stuff and furniture. I think we're going to have to go up and over the hills. If it does start getting rocky again, then that probably means that we've might have to take the ship, otherwise. But maybe not at the moment because the firestorm's coming, so we won't be able to see a thing in the firestorm. Okay, apparently these are sands, so another reason why it's easier to go by the Colossus than the Roma is you're reasonably safe from the firestorm inside here. It does look like it's going down, but just a little bit. Not as fast as usual. As if you're outside, so. I don't think that's big enough, that hole, so. Yeah, you're like caves. Or a cave and a black spot. Plus, I don't think you've, I would imagine a hotspot nearby. No. Yeah, unfortunately this may end up being a, another roam around the planet kind of thing. Really hoping to find a place to, you know, start building. Yeah, might as well. Chart it. Okay, I think we can get the ship now. Remember, we also marked that place with the thing for save beacon. It's a beacon, so yeah. Yeah, so these areas are not really flat kind unless go too low there. Okay, this area looks more promising. Got a nice tunnel up there. How are you? You're it's not flat. At least I don't think it's flat. Again, no hotspot nearby. Let's have a look over here. Kind of flat-ish, this area. I was hoping there was a hole right there, but it disappeared. Building here, there's a beacon over here. This looks reasonably flat. No, there's kind of a hole. Where'd that hole go? A small one. I'm just trying to listen to the... They actually tell you the distance, like by listening to it. Oh, it does. There's one over in this direction. I don't think that's going to help though, but might be too far from us, so we can fly over there though, and then if it flattens out a bit. I don't think it will do. The other problem is that it's got to be within 200 radius of not well, 150 radius of our base. Yeah, so when you put a base computer down, you've got a 300 diameter to work with. Am I using the right words? Yeah, so that's 150 units in each direction from the base computer itself. So if we did put a base down, it's got to be got to have the power within our border, otherwise we won't have power at all. This is a very interesting place here. Again, that's not very flat. It does kind of look flattish over here, but again, I don't see any holes or anything. Something over there. Two buildings here. One right next to each other. We've got a hole right here. Oh well, it was a hole. I thought it was a hole. Where'd it go? That is actually very deep. Probably won't work, but I did see something over here before, and that's disappeared. Ah, this one here. Let's have a look. It was this one here, so... Ah, this is actually pretty deep. A lot deeper than I thought it would be. Only there's like a nice, reasonably sized hole right there. trying to see if there's anything like, you know, within distance of these buildings here. It'll make selling things a lot easier, because I can just go over to the nearest building and stop. We're hoping there would be a something. Okay, this looks promising. Oh, unidentified plant. Okay, so this is actually a pretty decent hole size. We can flatten it out. It's also a bit of a cave by the look of it as well, so... Oh no, really? Now let's just hope... yeah, I'm going by the sound, if you can hear it. I want to see how far away it is. It might be just outside the hole, so it might not work, unfortunately. No! Ah, trying not to fall down here. Hopefully I can get out of here. There's one about 360 in this direction, so... About 200. It's like right up here. Yeah, so there's one right here. So the best way of finding best place for this is to go up by 150 on each side of these. And it gives you a fair idea of how far away we can build. And there is a way of extending it, but I'm not going to bother about that. So if there was a hole, say in a flat area around here, then we could have potentially done that. I'm not going to do that though, because not even in the ideal place. So let's grab the ship and let's carry on. Plus not enough fuel. I just did the wrong one, didn't I? Well, if we want to go to the system, then we can. If I say we don't find anything in the next 10 minutes, we'll probably go back and we'll probably set up into having to do things by solar panels. Don't really want to though. The other place was solar panels as well. I'd really like to have a proper hotspot. Put down an actual electromagnetic generator. Yeah, also that up there probably wasn't the best place to build anything. Oh, let's try here. It's not flat. Well, this bit here is kind of flattish. I think I overshot it. No, it's over here. Well, there's definitely a hot spot around here. So. I'm hoping this is not a buggy. Somebody picking that one up. There's a gas and there's a mineral. Now, it sounds like it's picking up something else as well, but I don't know where I can... That is. So you notice how it's like disappeared now? Of course, it could be interference. It's giving me the noise, but it's not actually finding anything. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll take the Roma because there's a storm coming. The Colossus. I don't think I've scanned you, have I? You're like going too far. I need to come back. I'm sure you do, but not yet. Yeah, we want to go this way. Let's go around the this part. This is another one right here too, so. can't really see where I'm going. Well, I can see, but I can't really see where we ideally want to go. Okay, let's grab the ship. We do the same thing as before. Just skim the surface looking for a good place to plant a base. In a hole. These are kind of all planes over here, so at least I think they are. Except for this bit though, but well, not really. These are kind of gives the impression that they are, but not. I'm gonna land though, and we can scout, scan the area. It is reasonably flat, like places like here. Again, no hotspot. I don't want to build up here though. It's like over here somewhere. Hopefully. My plan is to have a look in this hole. We might be able to do something with it. Hopefully, if it's not too deep. At the moment it's looking okay. I think we could work something with us if there was a hotspot nearby. There's definitely something up here though. there's a hole like right here, then this would be a good place. I feel like I'm going further away though. Oh, it's actually up on the hill, isn't it? Again, there's like one right here. It's probably right here. Okay, well, there's a hole there. Ah, no, it's not a hole, it's just the side of the thing. Ideally we'll want something that would 150 units. This place though. $133. I saw something over here. Well, not that, but I will scan it. $138. Ugh. $169. So yeah, this is actually out of the well, it's not really out of the way. It can go up to 300. If we put the base computer halfway in between. But this is actually pretty massive, so yeah, I don't think this is going to work either. Ah, darn it. Okay. Yeah, so that place is not going to work either, so let's carry on. Is this thing going to show? Getting further and further away. Okay, I got it. Just need one more rare ground thing. What do we have? We've got this thing. It's a pretty interesting thing. That. We have a bat. That isn't loading. Okay, there, now it's loaded. Except for that one. So I don't know what that one looks like. And there's the last animal, which is looking like a tumbleweed. Does it run away? What is it? It's cheerful behavior. Interesting. So we've got all of these. We can actually upload everything and get 300 nanites. And now we've got like 4,000 nanites. And what's the milestone? Discovered all species on 5 planets. Where is my exocraft? Or did I come by ship? With the ship there, I must have come by ship. The option is to make a hole. I don't know how feasible that would be. I know apparently there are limitations in making a hole. Like how much you can get out of the ground before it starts filling back up again. Trying to traverse this hole. This chasm. Yeah, so obviously there's no hot spot nearby here. And for some reason I'm getting a very hankering for pasta right now. That's okay, I've got a pizza I can just heat up later, so. Okay, it's beginning to look like we might need to go back to the place that we found and do something there with solar panels. I was really hoping to find a place where I could put an extractor down. I don't think that's going to work. Oh, there's a trade terminal right here. there was like a place like right next to it. That would have been good. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to our beacon and we'll build something there. Actually, what's this place like? Right here. I don't think it's flat though. Kind of flat, but it's not really flat. It's flat but angled flat. I mean, I could utilize all the caves, like, you know, put buildings in there. But otherwise, it's not really Plus, it would be nice if it was daylight. And then we get the terminal down, the trade terminal down there. So what I do need is a few days, so it's almost not midnight. Let me just scout my surroundings. If we wanted to, we could break open the whole thing and build. Yeah, okay. I think we'll just go back to their place, the original place, and build there. Gonna have to be solar panels for power. How far away is that? That's doesn't say. So I might have to go up into space and then. Came a fair distance away. I do like the ship though, it's pretty slick. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be our base here, so I'm going to call the extra craft over here. We'll save our progress before we actually start doing anything by not picking it up. And then we'll say we'll go to one of these holes. Possibly, was there another one around here? This one here. There's obviously some of the stuff we'll end up getting rid of. We'll have to flatten the interior. Let's also do another. You never know. It could be one nearby. We could utilize it for something else. Oh, it's one of these. There might be a power source down here. I mean, it's a bit further off, but if there's a hole right here down here, that could work better in our favour. There's something definitely straight ahead. I'm very interested to see what this one here is. I mean, there's a hole right here too, so... We've got one right here. It's opposed to where is our beacon, which is I think is over there. And that, how far is that? It's there's another one. Oh no, that's the it's a resource thing. And that is 700. That's very far off. What is our surroundings like around here? That is 28. $122. You know, if we made this bigger, that would actually work in our favour. That's only 103 away, and that's... Do we do that? I think we found a base over here, so let's grab... Put that over here or something. We can enlarge in this hole and add our bases into it, so... I want to get rid of this thing though. Actually, let's make it easier. Let's jump in the Colossus and get rid of it. Okay, so terrain manipulator. I need a parrot. Use the magnetized ferrite because we want to go pretty low. And get a good height. Yeah, maybe. Restore mine. Make it bigger. Let's get rid of these. We're just making it bigger. We can also tidy up a bit. So this will be. Okay. Is it still on my radar? The what? Yeah, 140. Yeah, 114. Cool. That's still very much in our thing. So if we were to put a thing down here. Base computer, cool. And then we can start building into the wall. Now, hopefully this won't get buried. It is starting to come in a bit further, isn't it? It's okay. I wonder if we can actually build the structures into it. Large. Let's try one of these things. Maybe I didn't do it. I feel like this is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, how do we want to do this? Try and flatten as much as we can. All these walls keep going in. I feel like this is coming in again, so I keep mining it. And then I stay in here for a bit. Does it regenerate? I have a feeling that it's regenerating. That's the limit of our base. How much we can build. Let me just go into first person mode. I mean, in theory, it shouldn't do. But it does feel like it is. Yeah, I think it is, because that wall just came out out of nowhere. Okay, well, let's see what we can do in terms of building, otherwise this is going to be just ending up being a disaster. Might need this closer. Okay, can I get a Kirby thing happening? Can't, cool. Actually, that might need it to come out more. Great. So, I might need a door in order to get inside. Okay, that is going to turn around as well. I need to take shelter. Need to get the power going. Well. Get another piece here. Okay, I think that was the wrong one, not what I wanted to do. I mean, it's not the wrong one, but I wanted to this one here, and I need it to go facing that. Cool. Once the storm front dies down, I'll get the power going somehow. At the same time, I also need to build upwards. It's going in there. Maybe I want to come back a bit. And then have it turn. Because I like to have it hidden quite a bit in here. Okay, that's facing the wrong way. Okay, let's go up there. Let's get the I want to get some batteries down. Also, I want to cover this up, so which we can do. That should be okay from the inside. So we do get some interesting things happening here. Yeah, I need to set up their power somewhere. So, do we want the batteries outside or inside? Wait, can I get another room here? Or shall I just put battery in here? Tech. Battery. Power. Industrial. No, power. Power. I could just have it sitting outside. I don't know yet. Where is the power source? Power source is down there. I could have a room in here. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, so I could put some batteries down here, and then we can link it up with the tech, the one that we are going to have down there. So put one there and one there. Link them together, and let's go put down a magnetic electronic key thingy. Because you need to be able to get out of here. Tech power, electronic generator. Let's get rid of the no, actually I don't need to do that. I can just build it straight where it is. And then we can link it up. Where's the hole? Oh, over here. Cool. It may go through the ground, or may not, I don't know. But there we go, we got power. Got a couple of glitches here and there, but I think that's just the terrain. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of making this look very Star Warsy like, I think we probably need another building somewhere, but I want to try and get some stairs. I have this going over here. Can I structures another tunnel? Okay, and then have an exit going this way. So I'm going to need a go into first person mode. Okay, can I get a small structure? I can. Okay. And some stairs. Yeah, I don't need this one here then. Yep, if I was to... Okay, I can't do that. I've got to put a like a passageway. And then that. Now, does that peek out? Because if it does, that would be okay. It does, but it's like right in front of us, so not really. I see where this is now. Okay, so in that case, I want to do small structures here and then have like stairs going up. Can I have a door here? No. Okay, then can I have a passageway? This is all very experimental, by the way, so... I can, but can't really walk into it, so... Gonna have to be a more thing, and then a passageway. So yeah, okay. Okay, where does this go now? Okay, it's just there. Wonder if I can make that work. Stairway, and then passageway. Let's say okay, I see where we are now. Yep. In that case, I want another room here. I'm gonna have to have very full up, isn't it? Let's get rid of that then. if I put one of these up there, I need glass. But it does come all the way up top here. Yeah, like that. That's pretty much all we want to do. So I want to put like a glass thing here with an exit. So let's get I've got a refiner on me, haven't I? Yeah. Actually, how much do I have any I've got no glass on that. How much can I make? I only need 5, so at the moment this is not ideally looking all that great. But I haven't decorated it, plus I haven't actually put anything else in there. Okay, this is what daylight looks like. Remember, we're going to put all the cover it all back up again and get some decorations. But let's put a dome in, or not. It is. We could, and then I want to put like a door in here somewhere. So I need more silica powder. Oh, which is actually in my refinery. I'll move this thing out of the way. Yeah, so this will obviously need a bit of tidying up here and there. Now I don't know how much I can actually tidy this by. At least, and we'll cover this up again as well, so... That way it's not looking kind of weird. That's all I need to do. Cool. And we want to get some a ladder going down. So go back into so we've got a couple of rooms here and everything's powered. So I don't know how much power I'm using. But we can definitely have more buildings here and just link it up. And of course we can also stuff like this. I don't know how much this is going to cover up though. I just want to double check the inside, see if it's not actually, you know, filling in the interior. All going okay, that looks okay. This looks okay. Okay. And if we wanted to, we can also, you know, make more rooms out of the side here. I do feel like it does need a lot more work though. Especially where the buildings are. I may have to do that off stream though. Oh, this looks okay, you know, just coming in through here. Doesn't give that kind of a Star Warsy kind of feel to it. I may have to open up the I may have to do something off stream. Just to make everything work well. Otherwise, this does give us an idea of what we are trying to do here. This bit here is okay, I think. Get up here. Probably not ideal, but I may have to. We could place. Yeah, I think we can actually still work on this. What I mean is that we can get rid of this room, come back and you know. Do something around here. Maybe even get rid of that and just move it somewhere. But it does give us a big amount of how far we want to go. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change a whole lot of stuff around. Try and make it look better. So I might even move this battery room somewhere else. This is actually pretty big, and I don't think it's going to work in terms of how far we want to go. So I'm actually I'm going to end up moving it Again, this also might move as well. And of course the storm had to show up just as I was changing things around. Yeah. Do I still have my save beacon with me? I do. I think I just made another one. I'm just going to say over here, yeah, people, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for the one viewer that stuck around. Yes, it is a kind of short stream today, just under 33 hours, so my still maximum. I'm going to work on this base off stream, and we'll try and do something over the weekend. At least I will try and do something over the weekend for it. It's going to be a bit of work just to make things, you know, all the structures work well. Maybe to do something experiment off like a different save file, maybe the creator mode. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to try a different game, just try and see if I can get my viewers up. We're going to try out Project Zomboid, which is an isometric zombie survival game. So you just go around base houses and, you know, loot things and try and survive without attracting too many hordes of zombies. Yeah, something for October. Everyone's streaming horror games in October because of Halloween, so yep. So yep, that's going to be what's planned tomorrow. Otherwise, I may try some other different games. I've got like, they are millions. If the Project Zomboid, I've never played it, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow. If not, we'll try They Be Millions next week, so yep. But once again, thank you for hanging about. I'm going to end the stream here. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. Otherwise, thank you very much. And goodbye.